Today we'll discuss about top 1000 Java interview questions based on Java, Spring Boot, microservices and all. So now we will continue for 301 interview questions onwards. So the first question is, what is intrinsic lock is acquired by synchronized method in Java? And then, can we make a constructor as synchronized in Java? How can we make a constructor as synchronized in Java? Can we use primitive value for intrinsic lock? And then the next question is, do we have reentrant property in intrinsic lock? So these all are related for this thread, where we can have a locks related uh, questions which will be asked by the interviewer. And then, what is atomic operations? Can we consider the statement of I++ as a atomic operation in Java? And what all are atomic operation is available in Java? So can we check the following code, is that thread safe or not? So they will give some of the programmatical concepts related questions or code snipped, and there we have to check either this thread is safe or not. So how we will check and all, so that we let you know. And then, what all are the minimum requirement for the deadlock situation in the program? So what is deadlock and how can we prevent the deadlock? How deadlock will be detected? How we know about this the deadlock happen or not? So this is a thread related concept which have a deadlock where multiple thread is waiting from each others. That is called deadlock. So this type of scenario they will ask. That is a very important questions for the deadlock. Now we'll go for the next questions is what is a live log? It's also related for thread. What is a thread starvation, and what is how thread how can we synchronize a block caused by thread starvation? What is a race condition? So that is also very important question. What is a race conditions? What is fair lock in multi-threading? So how can we achieve the fair lock in multi-threading? Which two methods of object class can be used to implement a producer and consumer scenario? How JVM determine a thread should be wake up or notify? So once the thread should be wake up, the notify method will be called. Check the following code. Is that thread safe for retrieving an integer value from a queue? How can we check if a thread has monitor lock on a given object or not? What is the use of yield method in thread class? What is the important point to consider while passing an object from one thread to another thread? What is a rule for creating immutable object? What is the use of thread lock class? What all are the scenario suitable for the thread local class? So thread local class is also very important questions which will be asked by the interviewer. And how you will improve the performance of application by multi-threading. So these things. And what is scalability in a software program? How will you calculate the maximum speed of a program by using multiprocessor? So these all are the threads related interview questions. So suppose if you have mentioned in your resume of thread topic or you worked on the thread, then this type of questions will be asked. So what is a lock contention in multi-threading? What is the technique to reduce lock contention? And what technique can be used for following code to reduce the lock contention? So there are multiple topics are there. Based on the topics I collected this interview questions. So these all are related the thread, and thread also have a multiple subtopics will be there. So based on the multiple subtopics, the interviewer will ask a different sub questions or different type of questions in that subtopic. So we also collected that one. So what is lock splitting technique? What is the technique to use read write lock class for reducing log contention? What is a log stripping? What is CS operations? Which Java classes use CS operation, cache operations? Is it possible to improve the performance by object pooling in a multi-threading application? If yes, how? How can technique used to perform the improvement in a single thread application may degrade the performance in multi-threading application? What is the relation between executor and executor service interface? This is a also very question, very important questions. And then what will happen on calling submit method of executor service instance? Host queue is already full. What is a schedule executor service? How will you use thread pool in Java? What is the main difference between runnable and callable interface? And the next question is, what is the use of future interface in Java? Then these all are related for collection framework again. So what is concurrency? Difference between concurrency in hash map, hash table. How we will create a synchronized instance in list or map. What is semaphore in Java? So very important questions. Semaphore in Java. And then what is a countdown less in Java? Very important question. What is the difference between countdown less and cyclic barrier? So very important question. What all are the scenarios suitable for fork join framework? Very important question. What is the difference between recursive task and recursive action class? And in Java, can we process stream operations with a thread pool? What are the scenarios used for parallel streams in Java? And how stack and heap work in Java multi-threading? How can we take a thread dump in Java? Which parameter can be used to control the stack size in the thread? There are two thread T1 and T2. How will you ensure that the thread run in sequence T1 and T2 in Java? So these all related for the thread. So we have collected many questions related to. So total approx 50 questions which I have collected that is related for thread. So there the thread related interview questions which will be considered as a collection framework, because also we are putting a synchronized collections list, map, set and all. So these all are many things which will be like countdown losses, carrier, cyclic barriers and all. So these things which we consider for the thread. Now the next video which we are, I will consider all the Java 8 questions, like what all are the Java 8 questions will be there. So that we will cover, and then after the Java 8 we will cover some different topic which will have a Java tricky question. So that Java tricky questions will have a multiple tricks related questions they will ask, interviewer will ask, and then we have to understand like what will be and all answers, proper answers or not. So that's it from my side. Today we will upload only for the thread related questions. Tomorrow we will continue Java 8, and then after that some Java tricky questions. So after that we will consider like a Spring, Hibernate, Microservice and others, because we have top 1000 questions we collected right now, which we are going for this 350. I think we completed. Now tomorrow onwards we will complete the Java 8. So in this Java 8, which will be a start from this 358, so till 57 I completed. These all are related for threads. Thank you.